Very good. So those outside, if you want to come in to get the blessings and the full power, because what goes outside is only 50% power. To get the full power, you need to be inside. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you can do a short one with some chanting. Okay. Okay, welcome everybody, and welcome everybody who's live streaming. This is a little ceremony, but a fun ceremony to recognize all the wonderful volunteers and all those who are thinking about volunteering. So it's praising the volunteers of the past, the volunteers of the present, and the volunteers of the future. So I'm going to introduce our president now, Mr. Hock Chin, who's been volunteering for years, but he's a president this year, so it falls upon him just to say a few words of introduction.
Thank you, Ajahn. I'm surprised. Anyway, I'm so happy to see so many of you here. It's so wonderful. That's why it makes BSWA so special. It's so unique. We have so much support from our supporters and volunteers. And you all sacrifice your time, your energy, and even your money to help the Buddhist society. And I was told by Ajahn, BSWA is so unique in the world.
Yeah.
It's very special. So as president, I would like to express my heartfelt thank you, a big thank you. On behalf of BSWA, I bow to you. Thank you. And thank you. And give yourself another applause for your... Thank you.
Very good. Okay. So now it's my job to carry on that thank you and that appreciation. And again, as you all know, that I never prepare anything which I do. And number two, I didn't know what was going to happen this evening, just to be here at 5 o'clock. So our BSWA, this is an old joke, but it's a good one, that if you like organized religion, don't come to the BSWA. This is totally disorganized religion, as you all know. But that's part of its character. Things don't go according to plan, but we just work in with whatever's happening to make sure that people are more important than schedules, that every one of you hopefully feels welcome here, and that when you do volunteer and you just come here, you get so much, from our BSWA. It's a family where people are really kind and caring to one another. And I keep mentioning this, but one of the great positive parts of our BSWA is that it's not a national Buddhist society. That all types of Buddhists come to this place. And there's so many different types of Buddhists come to our BSWA. It is officially supposed to be, maybe at a stretch, the Thai temple, officially. But nevertheless, there's so many Sri Lankans come here. It's a Sri Lankan temple. There's a few Burmese come here, so it's the Burmese temple. Let's actually see who's here right now. How many here from Burma? 2? 2 over there, at least. How many from Thailand? Oh, there's quite a few. How many from, what's it called, Laos? You're close enough to Laos. Put your hand up. Yeah. Now, how many from Bangladesh? Usually a few Bangladeshis here. They may not be here right now, but they'll come later on. How many from India? We've got a lot of Indians now coming. We did yesterday. How many from Vietnam? There's got a few of those. How many from, where else is there? Malaysia? Oh, a lot here. Singapore? Very good. Now, where else? How many from South Africa? How many from Australia? Whoa, that's actually quite a lot. That's like a day. How many from UK? Where else would I have? How many from Greece? You're Greek. Your mother was Greek. Okay, you're Australian. Okay. Who have I missed out? Oh, yeah. Indonesians. Yay. Cambodia, I think I didn't mention that. Cambodian? Oh, yeah. Tola. You're not from Cambodia, Bill. From China? Taiwan? New Zealand? I'm not from New Zealand. Poland? Yay! Dziękuję. Oh, never there, yeah. Where else is there? Germany? There's a lot of Germans at monastery. Yeah. So, what have I missed out? Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka? Did I not mention them? Okay, how many from Sri Lanka? Yeah. How many from Russia? Yay! Excellent. How many from Ukraine? You both? Okay, yeah, it's nice. You see that over here they can live together peacefully. It's wonderfully. I think we should actually go over to settle that problem over in Russia, Ukraine. From the BSWA, we'll sort that out. So, it's okay? Well, that's one of the nice things which I like about this Buddhist society. It's, it's not just a Thai society, not a Sri Lankan society, not a Burmese society, I don't know actually what society it is, but it's a friendly society where everybody is welcome. And that means a lot to me, to see people breaking down barriers so they can all come in here and find friendship, companionship, and try the different types of food which are available from different people. And that kindness, that's really basically why we're volunteering, to create a society which is inclusive and gives friendship to everybody, where everybody feels safe and everybody feels welcome, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from. And also all the different parts of being a Buddhist. For those like earlier in Ajahn Brahmali's classes, he was from Norway, so there's a few Norwegians at monastery as well, and Swedes and Finnish, from all over the place, which is wonderful. And they all feel happy here. And it also means that we can learn so much more, from each other's cultures and create this beautiful Buddhist culture where we can appreciate each other's food, each other's customs, languages, and also appreciate each other's kindness. It's a nice thing about Australia, coming from so many different lands, and anything which is a problem we leave behind. They belong over in those lands over in wherever you come from. But the good things we keep here. And that's wonderful where we can do that when we volunteer. Look, I don't care where you come from or what you've done before. If you volunteer, we're so desperate, we'll always accept you. So in other words, we're just happy you're here. And of course, that volunteering, honestly, I wasn't born a monk. And as a young man, I used to volunteer at the temples, whatever I could do. I loved doing it. And I did even remember just in the Thai temple in London when this one monk, he said he needed a battery for the monastery car in Wat Buddha Badipa. And I said, I'll do that for you. He said, oh, it's very expensive. I said, no, that's my joy to be able to buy that for you. And so I used to hang out at the Thai temple, and that's actually where I learned an interesting part of Thai culture. I was making one of the monks there, obviously I was there a lot, so he said, can you please make me a cup of tea? And you need a cup of, so I made him a cup of tea, and he said, can I have some cream with it? So I went into the fridge, I actually found some nice cream, like the thick milk. And he said, no. He said, that's not what I want. He said, I want some sweet cream. And that's right. And I got something else from the fridge. He said, no. And he came to the fridge with me. Condensed milk. And that's where I learned how the monks in Thailand and many other places, they like that condensed milk. And I was just happy to serve them, to volunteer. And because I gave condensed milk to a monk in that Thai temple, the karmic result of that is I get condensed milk in my tea now. So you volunteering, it's amazing the karmic results of all your kindness and volunteering. And so hopefully, it's nice to see you all, and I apologize if I can't say hello to each one and every one of you every day. But there is, the monks, we try to be as kind and friendly as possible, but there's more of you than there are of us. But nevertheless, we really say thank you for all your kindness and hard work and keeping this place. And it is, I'm being honest there when I said that of all the places, the Buddhist centers which I have seen, this is one of the best, if not the best, certainly outside of Asia. And even in Asia as well, the sort of things which we do here, the meditation you teach, the precepts we give. Look, I remember just before Ajahn Chah passed away, 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, that's a trouble with me, I keep talking too much. But just last little story, just before Ajahn Chah sort of had a stroke, about 1 year before, he gave this talk, which I attended. The hall at Wat Pa Pong was full of about 3,000 people. And Ajahn Chah said, how many of you, be honest now, keep the 5 precepts every day? You know how many people put their hand up? 2. And he said, you're all, the translation is all dog poo. Every one of you dog poo. I've been teaching you for years, and this is all you can do. Just 2 of you keep the 5 precepts regularly. But then I look at each one of you. How many of you keep the 5 precepts every day? Doesn't that tell you something? So this is a really amazing Buddhist society we have here. So thank you for that. And it's wonderful you do that. It means that there's a strength. It's not just the numbers, it's a quality of the people here who serve and who do beautiful things for Buddhism in this state. And it does go overseas as well. That's why people like coming from overseas. That's why they keep inviting Ajahn Brahmali and I and all the other monks and nuns to go overseas. It's a beautiful place. They really respect what you're doing here. So it's a thank you from me. And may you all live long and enjoy the benefits of just being here and just serving in each way which you can make this a better society. Thank you. Now we'll give you the little blessing. Quite fast, is that okay? You got time? Okay. That's a Dhammaloka one. And this was based on a chant which was done in Thailand by a very holy monk, Ajahn Singtong. So I didn't invent this, but this is just how we used to chant. Sabbarogo vinimuto Sabba santa Jito Sabhaveramati Gando Niputo Chatuang Bhawa Sabitio Vivachantu Sabharogo Vinasatu Mate Bhavan Vantarayo Sukhi Digayu Gopava Apivadanha Silitsa Nichang Vutapachalino Chataro Dhammavatanti Ayu Wano Sukhang Balang. You give it an oomph. And even the three sadhus, that wasn't good enough. Can we please do it again, this time with a bit more energy? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That's much better. You always get more people happy that way. So anyway, I better stop. What do you want to do now? Eat. Okay. So, there is food outside, so we don't know how much there is there, but it's the first come, the first serve. So, on your marks, get set, go! Food time. It's okay.